you don't have to shoot to win games anymore. Does that help you at all mentally when you do want to then turn that on? Because you don't necessarily have to, you help.
Yeah, but then, it's the other way as well, in the sense of I got to still be aggressive. I still got to look at the rim and shoot my shot and get to the rim and get into the paint and create shots for my teammates. So, I'm figuring it out. It's only been 5 games, and that's what we have a long season for. So once, we all find that balance, our team will be way better. But it's still early. We're just trying to, as we learn, we're trying to, rack up as many wins as we can. So it's a great feeling when you can do both.
Greg Logan with Newsday.
James, you said you've been focused on playmaking, and that's been clear so far. But could you just sense the other 2 guys, Kevin and Kai, struggling tonight, and did that kind of prompt you to take over the way you did tonight in the fourth?
Yeah, I just wanted to be a little bit more aggressive. Obviously, Kevin and Kai are really, really, really good scorers. Easy shots that they missed tonight that they normally make. So it was fourth quarter. The game was getting close, and we kept going back and forth. We had plenty of opportunities to take the lead, to a higher number, and they just kept climbing back. So we wanted to, finish the fourth quarter off the right way, and I think we did that. Defensively, we had 14 points, and offensively, just wanted to be aggressive with my shot.
Christian Winfield with the New York Daily News.
Hey, James, it looks like you have a good level of communication out there with Reggie Perry. Just curious what you make of his game and how you're trying to kind of obviously he's a rookie, drafted late in the second round. He's kind of thrown into the fire. How are you kind of trying to help him along?
That's the perfect phrase, thrown into the fire. But, he's learning. He listens, he learns, he works his butt off, and that's all you can ask for a young guy. So I just try to help him be in positions to be successful, whether it's, screening angles or, areas around the basket to be when our guards drive. Defensively, just a little bit of everything. I don't want to overwhelm him, but I want to just help him out a little bit. So at the end of the day, he still can be himself and go play freely, but, positioning-wise can be more active.
Alex Schiffer with The Athletic.
Hey, James, you touched on this a little bit, but you mentioned the offensive struggles. Was that mainly with their zone, do you think, that gave you guys most struggles? Was it other stuff that led to some of that?
Zone. We just had there's going to be nights where we don't all, shoot the ball well. There's going to be very minimum nights where all of us don't shoot the ball well. But that zone, and Cleveland did it. We see Miami do it because teams are going to try to slow us down as much as they can. Try to throw different looks at us. So once we get adjusted and we see the zone more often, we see different defensive schemes more often, then we'll know how to counter them and be more efficient offensively.
Bruce Beck with NBC New York.
James, you made it clear to us from day one that you are here to win. That's the goal. That's the number one priority. Are you enjoying the challenge of trying to figure out what you need to do to help this team win the most?
Yes, that's the best part of it. That's the best part of it is to, I was in a role for 8 years, controlling the ball, dominating the ball. Now it's a different experience for me, but it's still great. It's still basketball at the end of the day, and I'm lucky to be able to do more than just one thing on the basketball court. So, it's fun. It's like I said before, it's a game within the game. You got to pick and choose when to be aggressive, when to get your shooters going, when, to let Katie and Kyrie get going. And once we get a rhythm in that flow and we kind of start to feel, each other out more, it'll be a lot easier for us. And our team will have a lot more flowing throughout the course of the game. Right now, we're trying to find it, and we show really good glimpses of it, but it'll be more consistent.
Brian Lewis with the New York Post.
Yeah, and following up on that, was that conversation during the game that you had with KD or Kyrie? Steve said he did not have that conversation with you. Did you have that conversation with them saying, hey, be aggressive, attack, maybe my shot's not here,
No.
You hit yours?
No.
No?
You can't predict what happens throughout the course of the game, So I just, see the game, take it possession by possession, and use my communication as best as I can.